Hello everyone. So in this particular video we are going to see some of the advanced part of the Spark SQL. In previous video we have covered the basic of the Spark SQL. Okay, so let us start with the advanced part of the Spark SQL. Okay, so what are the things we are going to see in this particular video? We are going to see how actually we can use a common table expression, which we call it as a CTE. How actually we can use a window function, how actually we can use a window function and we can utilize it for the removing the duplicate kind of the scenario, how actually we can create a temporary view, how actually we can create a temporary table. Everything we are going to see in this particular video. Okay, so let us start with the CTE. What is CTE? So with the help of the CTE is nothing but a common table expression. So it is nothing but a one virtual table actually we can create, and we can take a reference from that virtual table. So let me try to show you how actually we can write it. So what is the command we had to write? With, after that you have to give the name CTE, we are giving name. Okay, under this we have one table, that is a worker table, so I am giving a worker one table. Okay, so suppose this worker one table, this is the query I am writing, worker one table. So what actually I have done, this whole worker one table, right, I have created one virtual table with the name CTE, and I can take a reference from this worker one table. So if I will write select star from CTE, the whole worker one table will get executed. Okay, with the name of the CTE. So CTE is nothing but each SQL CTE is like a name query whose result is stored in a virtual table to be referenced later in a main query. So that is the use of the CTE. There is one confusion, after with we have to write CTE only or not, we can write any name. Okay, but the syntax will be the same. Suppose if I write with virtual table as select star from worker one, after that whenever, so in that case what we have done, the whole query we have wrapped under this virtual table. So if I will take a reference, I will call the virtual table. Now if I will execute, it will work. Okay, so after with we can give any name, that is nothing but a virtual table it will get created, and that we can take a reference later on. So that is the use of the CTE. I hope you got it. What is the use we will see when we will solve the problem of the remove duplicate. Okay, now if I will show you my worker one table, this is my worker one table. What actually happens, most of the time it happens is like whenever you see your table, there are some duplicate record you will get to see. If I will see in this particular table, I have a user one which got repeated 2 times, right? Similarly I have a user 4 which got repeated 2 more times. Total 3 times we have a same record for the user 4. Okay, so in our most of the KPI development, what is our main thing is like we do not have to count the duplicate count, and we have to remove the duplicate. So in that kind of the scenario, the window function is one of the important function which actually helps. How actually we can use the window function, we are going to see. So first let us see how the syntax looks like. Okay, so what is the syntax? We are going to see for the row number. So what we have to write, select star means we are taking all the column. Okay, comma, after that we have to write row number. Okay, row number. Okay, after that we have to write over. Okay, after that we want to group based on the user, so I will write the partition by user. Okay, and I want to see the record of the user ID based on their ascending order, so I will write order by user. Okay, and the whole row number I am giving the name, alias name as a RN from the worker one table. Okay, so this is the syntax we have to remember. If we are using row number, we have to write row number. If we are using rank, so we have to write rank. If we are using dance rank, we have to write the dance rank here. But the whole of the another syntax will be the same. After over, we have to write the partition by based on which actually we want to group. Order by we will use, so that we can order based on the, we can sort based on the particular ID. Okay, now if I will execute this, okay, so how actually it looks like I will show you. Okay, let me zoom it. Okay, now if you will see my user one, okay, all the user it actually grouped it, and based on the grouping actually it provided one unique rank. Okay, now for the first user entry it assigned the rank 1. For the second time of the entry it assigned the rank 2, means this is the duplicate record I am getting to know. For the user 2, if I will see, I have only one record, so that's why it assigned the rank 1. For the user 4, first time entry it assigned the rank 1. For the second time entry it assigned the rank 2. For the third time entry it assigned the rank 3. Okay, so if I will query the whole thing and if I will filter out where rank equal to the 1, means it will only select the unique record, means it will remove all the duplicate records. So that is the use of the row number. It will generate the unique record based on our condition. Okay, now with the help of this and with the help of the CT function, let us try to remove the duplicate records. So what actually I will do, I will wrap the whole function with CT as, okay, the whole query which we have written here. If I will wrap this, okay, here, now if I will write select star from CTE where Rn equal to the 1, means it will remove all the duplicate, right? It actually remove all the duplicate records. Okay, so that is the use of the row number, rank and the dense rank. Okay, it will assign the unique rank based on our condition. Okay, I hope you got it. Now we have another thing, that is the view. Okay, so what actually we can do, so CT, whenever we will write a CT, okay, after that we have to call this select statement, otherwise it will get failed. Okay, so what is the use of the view is like, you can create a one temporary view, okay, and you can call it anywhere whenever you need. Okay, how actually the syntax look like, first we will see how actually we can write a temporary view. So suppose if I will write create or replace temp view, this is the syntax we have to follow, temp, temp view, and after that the view name. So if suppose I will write the remove duplicate, this is the table as, and after that we have to write the query. So with the help of this query, actually there will be one remove duplicate, this temporary view will be get created. If I will execute this got created. Now if I want, I can call it anywhere. So if I will write select star from remove duplicates, I will get whole worker 1 record with the rank condition, right? So that is the use of the view. We can create a temporary view, we can create a permanent view also. If you want to create a permanent view, so instead of the temp view we can write a view, so this will get created. What is the difference between temporary view and the permanent view? Temporary view you can call it under this particular notebook itself only, but the permanent view you can call it anywhere. So that is the difference. Okay, similarly view you can create a table also, create or replace table. If I will do remove duplicates worker, so with this name there will be one table will get created. Now if I will execute, there will one table will get created. So we can create one table with this particular query, and this is very useful. Okay, whenever we work, right, we generally use this kind of the query, and this is very useful. Okay, so if I will do select star from remove duplicate worker, one table actually got created, and this table we can call it anywhere. Okay, so that is the use of the, so we have seen like how actually we can create a view, how actually we can create a table, we have seen like the remove duplicates condition and all. We have seen like how actually we can create a, how actually we can use a window function, how actually we can use a CT. I hope you got idea. Thank you.